Hey, welcome back to the channel. Guess what? We're heading out. We're doing another van tour of Europe, and we started with well, first we got to leave Florida, and then we started with the transatlantic, which is what that map is. So,
okay.
Well, Florida was pretty cold this year.
Yeah, January, freezing, 33 degrees. We didn't know what to do with ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But we discovered our fireplace actually works.
Yeah, it works. So
bonus.
Yeah, so that's our fireplace.
Yep.
Working.
Yep.
It's the actual fire coming out of it. So after we went to Chicago to see my mom, we were kind of getting itchy to get back to Europe. But we had a few things to take care of.
Mm-hmm. We celebrated birthdays, went to a place where we could play pinball and other games.
An arcade place, much like in Bury, England.
Yeah, but this one was not as good.
No, and it was in Orlando.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But still, it was nice.
Yeah. Good pinball game, always good.
Yeah.
And then, of course, birthday cakes at the Contemporary.
We always
our
have
yearly
to do
tradition.
that. Yeah. Birthday cakes at the Contemporary.
And packing everything up in the garage.
There's always packing and getting stuff ready for not being at home for 6 months.
Here we go.
And there's our 6 months worth of luggage. And we took
the bright line to get to the ship. Which
as always.
Nice.
As always, and there she is sneaking out of the beach.
Fort Lauderdale.
The Rotterdam. There's a little facts about the ship if you want to pause on that, if you wanted to. A little closer up picture of the ship that we're going to spend 14 days on.
9 of them at sea.
Yeah, and some of them in the sun, but not this day, because I think it was Sunday.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Friday.
I'm not sure. Every day they remind us.
If we were there on Thursday,
then it was probably not
Thursday. I think it was Saturday. It was Saturday. But at least we had a place to go and figure out what that was. There's a lot to do on the ship. We watched a guy.
He was a lot of fun. We like him a lot. And then he was like a star in the crew star thing. So he sang also. And swimming. Of course, you have to go swimming.
Mm-hmm. With food is...
Yeah. The food's good.
The food is, that's room service. That was room service. The room was nice. The guys took care of us. They took real good care of us. And
this is the view from our balcony.
Yeah, days are long. Heading east, it was just good.
Yeah.
But not many days like this. The sunny days, so we don't have a lot of video of the cruise. And who the hell wants to see it, actually?
Right.
But we thought we should include some of it for our upcoming adventures, how we actually got to Europe.
Yeah. The best way to travel ever is our cruise ship.
And as we're posting this, I think we'll be in England.
For 3 days, I think.
Yeah. Well, Beth got a new haircut.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you about the new haircut. And this is our favorite, Sheila. She makes me breakfast every morning.
Yeah.
And then we have candy bacon at night.
For dinner.
Sometimes. And then these two guys, these are the two chefs that I told them they have to take better care of Sheila. So there's some things to do also. Painting.
Yep, watercolor classes.
Not going to say who did these, but put it in the comments who you think it was. So we got here a little earlier today to see where we are in position. And they're going to give us a live update at noon. And we also set the clock ahead at noon. So kind of winding up the cruise here. Got 4 or 5 days left. And we'll be in Rotterdam. So can't wait to show you where we are. So every day at 12 noon, they come up to the crow's nest and they post this chart, which you saw a picture of earlier, that tells us where we are. And the guy actually plots our position from the coordinates he took minutes earlier. Unfortunately, or whatever, there's a lot of people that want to see this. And you have to be kind of rude to get your shot. So I did the best I could. But the thing is, it was pretty cool to have these guys come in. And, yeah, he's a navigator. He's one of the guys who figured out which way we're supposed to go. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, we got to chat with him a little bit about this and that, and the other thing. And here's a picture of the chart that you actually gave away to somebody. Unfortunately, it wasn't us.
No. More entertainment on the ship. There's a nightly show every night. Singers, dancers, comedians, whatnot. You can watch a movie by the pool deck, too, if you want.
At the pool, of course, there's food.
Tea in the afternoon.
Tea in the afternoon. Yeah. All that. And there's the captain who's in charge of the boat. So that's about it for this one. We'll see you guys in Europe.
Yep. Excited to get there.
Here we are. So, Beth.
Yes, Mark.
Tell the folks at home where we are.
We're in the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay.
On our way to Rotterdam.
We're in Rotterdam.
Yep. On the Rotterdam ship of Holland America.
How long have we been on the ship?
8 to 9 days, maybe.
Yeah, at sea.
At sea, yeah.
Been a very calm crossing and very uneventful.
Yeah. It's been
This is our room.
It's been enjoyable though. There's lots of fun things to do during the day, and the food's really nice. So.
We haven't recorded anything on the ship because it's just kind of all the same. But here we are, back on our way to Europe for the summer.
Very excited. We were arriving early this year, beginning of April, and we're going to be all the way through October. We don't get home till very late October. So
October 31st.
Yeah. So it's a little bit longer, and but we're looking forward to it.
We're planning on seeing Europe, seeing some stuff in Germany, spending some time in England.
Ireland. Shannon's going to join us in England and Ireland, so looking forward to that.
We'll see Shannon again. We'll be in Norway again.
Yeah, and Germany, Norway, Denmark, and then head back home.
France.
A little bit of France, yeah.
A little bit of Belgium.
And our ferry taking back and forth between England and...
Now, on this cruise, what are we doing in the next couple days? We're going to see...
Oh, we're going to some ports in England. Oh, excuse me. But I don't remember which ones.
Drinks are free on this ship.
No, you're limited to 15.
Today's Orange Day.
So we're going to Southampton and...
I think we land in Falmouth.
On
April 1st.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we're getting off the boat.
No.
We might get off of the ship just to take a tender ride because we've
never done
before.
a tender, yeah.
And then we're going to have lunch in Falmouth.
No,
Southampton.
Southampton, yeah.
And then
we're also going to the Swannery.
Swannery in Southampton.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to do a bus ride to Bruges from the ship, some time on our own.
So we can go buy some chocolate.
We'll buy some chocolate.
Maybe drink a beer.
We'll see that.
Have some Belgian beer, because I actually kind of like Belgian beer. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. And then we go to Rotterdam.
Yep.
And our van is all taken care of. Haro is taken care of the...
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, there's a thing called the MOT, which they call it something different in Germany, which we don't know. TUV. Anyway, they do the TUV, yes. And they do an inspection of the camper to make sure everything's safe and working.
And it turns out we needed tires, and we needed...
brakes.
Front brakes, and we needed an adjustment of headlights.
Yes, and Haro took care of all of these things for us, so that was nice.
And... so that the van should be all ready to go, unless we add some things to it or find something else.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to unpacking.
Yep.
You know, getting the van the way we like it and get ready to go. Excited about that. Very excited about that.
We're going to unpack. We're going to do. That'll be in Hooghoven. We have to rent a car to go from Rotterdam to Hooghoven, and then. Pick up the van, go to a campground, and then the campground we're going to spend the night.
Couple nights
We have at the campground, or a night, and then we're going to go see Tom and Jackie for dinner,
Yep.
and then
On to Germany.
back on to Germany or back to Hooven?
No, on to Germany.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
Go along the Rhine River again, our inspiration for buying the camper van in the first place.
but we have to get out of the Schengen zone as soon as we can. We'll actually be on a ferry heading to England on
Let's see if he gets it
the
right.
15th, the 16th, or the 17th.
Correct.
I think it's the 17th. We're going to take a ferry and see the White Cliffs of Dover. And I would sing the song, but there would be a copyright hit.
Yep, and we got in trouble last time
I
we
got in
did
trouble last time. I sang the White Cliffs of Dover. So they were doing that and then booking around England for a while.
it. With
And then-
Shannon, getting Shannon in London,
Yep.
and then heading to Ireland.
and then to Ireland for a while.
We'll be in Ireland a very long time.
And then from Ireland to, we might do Ireland to
Scotland.
Norway.
No, it doesn't go to Norway. We still have to go back to go. So
Beth knows everything,
I'm sorry.
and so she's going to tell you the rest.
No, I'm just saying we looked for ferries to go from Ireland to Norway, and there are none. They don't exist. So we have
Okay,
to
so then where are we going?
go
After
back to
Ireland?
England and then back
Where
over.
in England? Which way are we going?
Well, you talked about going back to Scotland.
We're not going back to Scotland.
No?
No,
Okay.
it's too rainy, it's too cold, and we got all the whiskey we need.
Well, that's true.
So
That's true.
we leave Ireland and go to back down to southern England, or are we going to go to northern England?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we have plans to do, I guess. That kind of is how it ends up. But we have to eventually get back to
Basically,
Norway.
Denmark. We have to go
Norway, and then
from.
Norway to Denmark,
Yeah.
and then Denmark to the Netherlands, and at that point we'll give up the van.
Very
and
sad. We're going to
yeah.
sell the van.
Sell the van in Europe. If you know somebody who's going, contact us. We'd
Yeah.
be happy to, show them the videos of the van and all the other stuff. And
Maybe it's your turn next year.
yeah, maybe it's your turn to go to.
Harrow will store it for you for the winter. No problem.
And there's things that can be done. But anyway, we're going to sell it in Hooghoven, the Netherlands, and then go back to the U.S. on this ship.
Yep, getting back on the Rotterdam to
And
go home.
Like I said in the beginning of the video, we end up back October 31st, back in the States, and we go on the frantic search for another van.
Because we can't be without a camper
In the
van.
U.S., yeah, we've already discovered that we can't.
It's really hard when we go home from Europe and we're home for 3, 4, 5 months without a camper. It's hard to. We're very spoiled. It's hard for us to get on an airplane and stay in hotels. We'd rather drive in our camper
Yeah,
van.
it's too hard hauling luggage around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's kind of the big overall plan, which I'm sure we've gone through before. But this is where we are right now. We're on the Rotterdam. We're in the Atlantic. We're a day away from, a full sea day, plus whatever is left in the day. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're a day and a half away from
England.
landfall on April 1st.
Yeah.
And we're going to start shooting some videos and putting some more stuff up.
Yep. Welcome back.
Yeah, you haven't seen anything from us since
The floor.
the floor.
Yep.
So, all right, that's all I got. You got
Okay.
anything else?
No, that's it. Just hi to everybody.
All right, and next you should be us in Falmouth.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right.